Welcome sa DRS 2.0. Fresh at nagbabagang happenings bang hanap mo? Mga padabarkads man yan o mga trending topics? Pwes, sagutin natin yan. Kaya naman isubscribe nyo na ang ating channel para sa mga nagbabagang balita everyday.
Welcome back again sa ating YouTube channel mga Kadabarkads, and for today's video, ang pag-uusapan natin ay tungkol sa mga importanteng ganap sa loob at sa labas ng Itbulaga. Sa kabila ng pagod ng mga Dabarkads natin kagabi dahil sa Clone Concert, ngayong araw po ng Webes, live na live pa din ang Itbulaga para makapagpasaya on national television. Lahat masaya at may hangover pa sa kaganapan kahapon. Halatang nabitin din ang mga Dabarkads natin sa isang napakaiksilang na oras na nagpasaya sila sa Music Museum kasama ang mga clones natin. Sana nga sa mga susunod magkaroon ulit ng part 2 ang ganap na to. Samantalang mas lalong damang-dama naman ang Kapaskuhan sa EV Studio dahil yan sa guest kanina, ang PUP Bagong Himig Serenata Tinig ng Pasko Grand Finalist. Tunay nga pong papalapit na ng papalapit ang Kapaskuhan at sana lagi tayong magmahalan mga Kadabarkads. Samantalang may bagong sponsors ang Itbulaga, walang iba kundi po ang Palawan Pawn Shop. Tunay ngang parami na po ng parami ang mga nagtitiwala sa programang Itbulaga habang papalapit po ng papalapit ang Kapaskuhan. Sana mas marami pa pong madagdag na bagong sponsors sa kanilang programa. At kanina din, nakasama natin ang Disney on Ice sa Itbulaga. Nagpasaya at nag-promote sila ng magiging event nila sa December 20 to January 4 sa SM Mall of Asia. And also, nakasama din natin si Eugene Domingo, Angelica Panganiban, and Sanjo Marudo para mag-promote po ng Anne Mary coming December 25 sa lahat ng sinihan nationwide. Napakasaya naman ng studio audience ng Itbulaga ngayong araw ng Webes dahil maraming mga special guests ang Itbulaga. Samantalang next topic naman tayo, pag-usapan natin mga Kadabarkads ang tungkol dito sa gumimbal na balita sa buong bansa. Tungkol ito sa halos 1 billion na utang sa TV5 pero hindi po nabayaran ng ABS-CBN sa takdang panahon. Kaya naman kinakailangan pong i-terminate ng TV5 ang mga programa ng ABS-CBN sa kanilang istasyon na siyang kinagulat ng lahat, lalo na po ang mga supporters ng ABS-CBN. Ayon nga dito sa lumabas na article, TV5 owned by Bilyonaryo Manny B. Pangilinan has officially pulled the plug on its much-hyped content partnership with ABS-CBN Broadcasting, citing what it describes as a deliberate ploy to delay payments that has choked up nearly 1 billion in cash needed for day-to-day operations. The kapatid network dropped the bombshell in a sharply worded December 3 letter accusing ABS-CBN of willful, fraudulent, and repeated refusal to hand over TV5's revenue share under their content supply agreement despite numerous demands and concessions. Based on documents obtained by Bilyonaryo, TV5 said the demand was prompted by ABS-CBN's Commission of Serious Breaches in relation to its contractual obligations, particularly its willful failure despite repeated demands to remit TV5 rightful share of collected revenues pursuant to Section 7.5 of the agreement. Hindi pala sila sumusunod kung ano yung napagkasunduan. The content agreement signed amid much publicity between Pangilinan and ABS-CBN executives allowed TV5 to air the broadcaster's flagship shows including FPJ's Batang Quiapo, The Iron Heart, Dirty Linen, Everybody Sing, and Asap Natin To. The erstwhile partners had also collaborated on the production of 2 soap operas, Pira-Pirasong Paraiso and Nagbabagang Damdamin. TV5 formally demanded payment of 946.16 million, malapit-lapit na po sa 1 billion as of October 30, 2025, representing its share under the 2023 Content Supply Agreement. The network stressed that these revenues are held in trust for TV5, underscoring ABS-CBN alleged non-remittance. Instead of easing TV5's cash strain, the alleged payment talk only worsened if TV5 said ABS-CBN payment plan discussion were merely a ploy to delay the remittance of revenues already collected and supposedly held for TV5. When we were finalizing the terms of the settlement agreement and payment plan, we received an email from ABS-CBN stating that you cannot comply with the payment schedule that we were discussing. Furthermore, there is no indication of any failure payments, TV5 said, with no cash flowing and no clear timeline for future remittances. TV5 said it was left to shoulder its own programming and operational costs while its partners sat on funds held in trust. Saballero said the network had already bent over backwards to quietly fix the mess, but the prolonged delay has now beaten into TV5 liquidity and survival. However, despite the concessions we made and several demands, you have continuously willfully and fraudulently refused to settle your accountabilities, your ACAB costs, constantial and continuing. Prejudice to TV5, depriving TV5 of substantial financial resources for its operation, said TV5. With its patience running out, TV5 has decided to terminate the deal effective in 30 days on January 2, 2026 and reiterated its demand for payment even after the breakup takes effect. This termination is without prejudice to TV5 continuing rights and remedies under the agreement and under the law, including the collection of all amounts due and payable to TV5 prior to and after the effective date of termination. TV5 directed the Kapamilya Network to begin immediately dismantling their joint operation as part of dwindling down the engagement. So ang bottom line, the message from the MVP camp is blunt. ABS-CBN alleged ploy to delay payment may have gained its time, but it also deprived its partner of cash, wreck the relationship, and expose both sides to a bruising legal and financial dispute over nearly 1 billion that TV5 insists was always its money. So ayan po, grabe mga kadabarkads, no? Mukhang magkakakasuhan din dito dahil halos 1 billion po ang kulang or hindi nagbabayad itong ABS-CBN. Kasi dapat parang October, dapat nakapagpasa na sila, no, ng kanilang payment, pero hindi until now ata mga kadabarkads. Grabe, kaya hindi po mapapanood ang ibang mga programa sa naturang network. Samantalang usapang Anjo Eliana naman tayo mga kadabarkads, kasado na po ang mga kasong isasampa kay Anjo Eliana mga kadabarkads. Grabe, kaya pala nananahimik itong si Anjo Eliana. Once po na nagsampa kasi, itong mga nasagasaan niya po na dabarkads suits natin, pudpud talaga yung kanyang sapatos kasi individual po talaga yung gagawin nila na pagsasampa ng kaso para pahirapan si Anjo Eliana. Naku, ito na nga po yung sinasabi ko mga kadabarkads Talagang papahirapan siya at sisingilin siya ng mga dabarkads natin sa ginawa po niyang kahihiyan dito sa mundo ng social media. So anong masasabi niyo dito mga kadabarkads? Please comment down below and don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe.